Frequency can matter, even when the matter isn't moving. For when matter moves to mirror, forms may often think they're through. Vibration isn't constant, but the constant state of atoms shaking concepts into matter may leave frequent mirror matter concepts you constantly prove. I was pretty proud of that line, not gonna lie. But apparently everyone's favorite line from the show is, "If you don't know me, you'll never know where Eden lies." Oh, the show, by the way, is called Tesla's Utopia. And people have asked me for a very long time, is it a movie? Is this a show, a series? Is it a Broadway play? What is this? And I guess for now it's a podcast, a musical podcast. So just use your imagination. Make a movie in your mind when you hear these characters and these songs, and have fun with it. It is best that you don't picture it as a Broadway show, because that version is going to be different. And I'm writing that when this podcast is over. But we have Act 1 finished. It's on the Tesla's Utopia YouTube page, so please subscribe and stay tuned for when Act 2 is completely done. That should be done by Christmas, and then in 2025 we'll have Act 3, hopefully early. And then I have to write the 6 other versions. I mean, they're kind of there already. They're just not really written down on paper or recorded yet. Oh yeah, there's 6 endings, by the way. Have fun with that. I wanted to make this entire experience feel like you are in a video game where your choices matter. The main character, T3R, has to make some decisions in Act 1, and those change where the story goes. Woohoo! If you don't know who T3R is, you'll get to know him. He might be me. I'm not sure yet. We do sound a lot alike. And if you don't know who Nikola Tesla is, you should probably work on that. I mean, this is 2024. Well, for you. I'm from a different timeline. What? A plot twist already? Yeah, I used to be an actor and performer for a company called Grady Labs. I did motion capture acting for them. However, since I have a phone from them, they're called holophones. It's holographic tech, which we don't even have here in 2024. And we got this new app called the 4D Portal app. And that does exactly what you think it would do. It interacts with the 4th dimension, which is time. And it's not ready yet, so I'm stuck here. Well, it's 2024 now, but I came here in 2019, and that sucked. Okay, that's when I got that schizophrenia diagnosis, which I've kind of derived. It's probably just holographic ethereals from, different realms that I'm seeing. But, and it's not going to make any sense until you listen to Act 3 or 2 or 1. I don't really know. You can do them out of order eventually. We're doing the perfect ending first, as you should. But I was alive before 2019, and I was a drag queen in the 2010s. Tara Hyman, maybe you've heard of her, or maybe not. I was more known for my TikTok page, Retired Drag Queen, after I retired. However, my TikTok was all about being schizophrenic, and when I stopped talking about being schizophrenic and put music out there, stopped getting views. But so follow me. Some of my drag family includes Bob the Drag Queen and Monet Exchange, who are my best friends. And they played themselves on The Simpsons, which is cool because I obviously like voice acting and didn't get to do it enough in New York. I was a part of an agency, but I didn't go to enough auditions. You kind of have to go to those to get the job. And then I retired from the stage, mostly because I met a man who convinced me to stop performing and do other jobs that were illegal. Don't do that. Don't alter your reality for no man. You hear me? Wouldn't recommend it. Doesn't work. If he don't like your job, he don't like you. If he don't like your talent, he don't like you. He is a demon who lusts you, not an angel who loves you. Anyway, the drag family's amazing. My drag mom is Keisha Carr. We've had a few people on Drag Race. Honey Davenport's my auntie. Britta Filter and Rosé are my sisters. So, check them out too. Love y'all. And before I was doing anything professional, I went to school. I got a BFA, Bachelor of the Fine Arts. And so, I wrote a musical. It took 5 years to write all the songs and change the plot 17 times, go through some real hard times, get on probation, play a lot of video games in 2023 during that probation, which was motivation to give you this presentation of the sensation. This is how we write songs, yeah. It's, Tesla's Utopia. You know what it's like to tell someone, I wrote a musical. Do you want to hear it? Can you imagine the face that they make? Yeah. That's been my life for 5 years. Then you tack on, I wrote a musical about video games. The cringe level is just bursting through their eyeballs. And if I truly say, oh, the reason I have a Nikola Tesla tattoo, I wrote a musical about a video game inspired by Nikola Tesla that alters the world. Yeah. So trying to tell them, no, it's really good. It's like, I'm sorry, but some people just hate musicals. Other people just hate video games. You say either of those words and you have shut out one of those people that hates those things. I love both those things, okay? So if you like those things, this is going to be right up your alley, honey. And I didn't have too much to do in the past few years because I'm used to, living in 2042 where we have droids and opulens and we have holophones. We have a lot of things y'all don't have. And I didn't, write this. It's actually coming from, I have an app on my phone that says W3. I assume that means Worldwide Wireless. And weirdly enough, T3R, the creator of Tesla's Utopia, the VR game that, took over the world. Oh, shit, you don't know. Anyway, well, there is this legend. His name's T3R, and he worked with Grady Labs on the game. And we kind of sound alike. Sometimes I'm starting to wonder if I am him. I mean, T3R and TCR seems kind of curious. Am I him? That'd be weird. And the music, I play no instruments. I mean, I have had a lot of music lessons, but all of the music is coming from the W3 app because Tara Tara Hardcore, as she's known in our time, she has given me the music. So I have kind of her permission to use all of the music from Tesla's Utopia for Tesla's Utopia, the musical podcast. I am so excited for you to play the game, but that's 20 years from now. So till then, here's my recap of how it was made. If you were wondering how long it took for this to happen, 100 hours for Act 1. You are about to listen to 100 hours of work for one act. But I had fun with it. It was, the same length of time I would spend on, any really epic video game like Final Fantasy, which is my favorite franchise, by the way. I probably would have never written music if it wasn't for Nobuo Uematsu. So thank you, Daddy. And there's themes in this musical, such as the choices that you make truly influence the outcome, like in a game where your choices matter. And like I said, there is going to be 6 different versions. There is the perfect ending, which is this. It's, the kind of the original story. Then there's going to be the path of the light, the path of the darkness, and the path of the human experience. So that'll be fun. It means that I will be pretty much working on this for the rest of my life, which is cool because I got 20 years until I'm back in 2042 where I can get my job at Grady Labs again. And at that point, hey, maybe, oh my God, wait, does this podcast exist? Like, did it already exist or what? I don't know. I also wonder if my coworkers have the 4D Portal app and if they're lost in time as well. Anyway, we did a musical as a podcast. It's based on real events. They just haven't happened yet. And by the time they do, I'm sure time will alter itself to, Mandela effect this all the way. With that, welcome to Tesla's Utopia, a musical podcast.